We are inside of the world's most famous arena. It's MSG, Madison Square Garden, home of the Rangers in the heart of Gotham City here in New York. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Red Wings will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Picked off by Sider. Up along the wing. And he passes it up ahead to Raymond. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Shot! Big time stop!
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it. And he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
Sends it across. Scores!
Show good habits and you get rewarded for it.
Have it now. And now he moves it to the Brinket. And that's picked off on the neutral side by the Frenier. Puck exits the zone. Hammers him into the boards. And this is a throwdown.
It's a throwdown because it's a response to the earlier hit on one of their star players, James. It's a message in trying to stick up for your teammates. And you want to make sure it's not them that are going for the fight.
It's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. Well, some good punches were landed there, and he looks visibly shaken up. I think he's going to need some medical attention, James. At the very least, some ice packs.
The gloves are back on, the buckets are strapped back in, and we still got a game to play here with an upcoming faceoff. And off the draw, they take the puck. Moves it to Rasmussen. And that shot dies in traffic. Moves the puck over to Cooley. And he coughs it up with the pass. Takes that pass back at the point. Quick shot. Grabbed along the boards by Sherratt. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Fighting forward along the boards. And they're got it in their own end now. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Spectacular open ice hit. They're going to fight here. This certainly seemed inevitable.
Well, yeah, I mean, their player's injured, right? So anytime a player goes down, you don't think it's a clean hit. You're going to respond, and the response here is dropping the gloves.
Cheryl, I kind of like the response here, just coming to the aid of a fallen teammate.
Well, yeah, and it's the way that it happened, right? They don't think it was a clean hit, and so now all of a sudden they want retribution. They want to let them know that they can't take action this way, and, they duked it out. The Rangers are going to need to find a way to manipulate their roster construction here as they're down a player now. That's a tough loss. They're going to have to figure out a way to manage it.
Thanks for that update, Cheryl, and you're right, a tough loss indeed. Fires it, and he stakes that one with a glove. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Rangers came out tonight on a mission. They have put a lot of pucks on net and have lit the lamp as a result. Quick feed to Johansson. The Red Wings cross the blue line and are on the attack. Comes up with the steal. Oh, look at this. Here's an odd man rush. Slides by the check. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
They go on the attack through center. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Thomas setting up against the wall. Takes it into the slot. And that caroms off a body in traffic. There's the whistle. We get an offside. New York's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone. Locks it down in front. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. The Rangers have been the dominant team here midway through the first period, and they lead it. Detroit's got it in the defensive zone. Oh, stepping up in the physicality department here.
Well, it's about time, James. This team has been in a lull all game, a reason why they're getting blown out. But they found a way, a little spark plug right here with that huge hit.
Hammers it on net, and that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Scoops up the puck behind the net. And now he passes up to Edvinsson. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Fox has got it now deep inside his own end. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice, coughs up the puck. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And still using a stick to poke the puck away. Here's a short pass to Cobb. Hammers the shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, this is a big hit here, and I don't think the other team likes it because it's a product of frustration. They're trailing in the game by quite a margin and really just not maintaining the emotions or the control within the game. And as a product, this is hit as a result.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 3-0 is where we sit. Scooped up along the wall by Van Riemsdyk. And that carries off a stick. Here's a rip. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates.
Well, he's really feeling it. Yeah, that's unbelievable. That shot goes top cheese and just knocks the bottle off the top of the net. It's puddle box. This is a goal that exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. And you get an odd man rush, and everyone's moving at the puck.
Huge turnover here with the steal.
Well, that play didn't go his way, James. He tried a little bit too much there. When you're trailing the game, I get you want to try and do a little bit extra and try and create some offense, but unfortunately, that didn't work out.
Takes a shot. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. Back to the point, he's set it up. And now it's grabbed by Schneider. Great read in the offensive zone by Larkin. And it's off the iron.
Detroit's coaching staff having a tough time rallying their troops here. A real frustrating night. Nothing going their way. Not getting any bounces is indicated right there. A nice miss as it goes off the post.
The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Here's a feed in front. And that's stopped. Williams plays it now. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Denied by the goaltender. Pass across to Thomas. Gaining steam here on the attack. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Quick pass to Larkin. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Larkin's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. New York's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. The Rangers win the draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone. Broken up by Johansson. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Takes the pass. Takes the feed from the left side. Picked up along the wall by the Lafreniere. Sent into the offensive zone. The Red Wings have it against the wall.
Trout's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
The Rangers have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it on over to Kane. Takes the feed. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
Radish is out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Driving right to the front. Oh, what a save by Talbot. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. More than half the frame has been played here. New York's fans are loving every minute of this one as they lead 4-0. From center they get into the attacking area. Take and pick the pass as it goes off the stick. The Rangers gain the zone. Shot! Shuts the door with a great save.
Talbot's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Handles the puck. With possession along the wall. Talbot's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
New York's taking advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Moves it to the blanket. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Puck picked up by Carter. Grabs it in his own end. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Trocheck. Look out, here they come on the attack. Foley with the stop. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Here in the late going of the frame. This has been a lopsided affair. 4-0 is where we're sitting. The Rangers will go to work here in the offensive zone. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Sends the pass down low. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Taken along the wall by Schneider. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Taken by Schneider. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. New York's got the lead here late in this first period. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Dumps the puck in. Moves the puck across to Seider. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. And he loses control here. They've got numbers here. Scores! Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but at least it started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James. The way players train in the stick technology are a reason why a shot like this gets off so quickly, James. Absolutely incredible speed. The amount of time to get it off the stick, that's the real deal breaker.
New York's offense is shining bright tonight. Everything they put on net seems to find the back of it. They lead it late in the first. And he takes the pass. Routine glove stopped by Cook. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Late goings of this period. Detroit's got to try to find a way to get some offense going. Still trailing by 3 goals. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. New York's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Makes the glove stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Thomas wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away. Inside the offensive end now down the left. New York's got it in their own zone. And now it's over to Pierce.
DeBrincat stick snaps and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Shuts him down.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Back to the point it goes. Hits off the feed.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Talbot's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
The Rangers lead it here late this first period. Detroit's going to start with the puck in their own end. Big time hit that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Thomas off to the bottom.
trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck. And when you interfere too long, you hold that space, you're going to get the call.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Moves it up. The Red Wings played along the boards. Great defensive effort with the stick. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Quick's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage. I mean, making the stops when he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They got going north. They created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Great hustle to come up with the puck. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Quick feed to Finney. Here's a chance. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Here's a short pass to Van Riemsdyk. Detroit's got it along the wall. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
The Rangers kill off the penalty.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter. They didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PK unit to stand in that box formation and not move. You have to find ways to create some motion and pull the coverage outside the dots.
The Rangers have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. New York's won the draw. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Rangers are giving their fans a lot to cheer about tonight as they lead at 4-1. Loses his balance on the play. Here's a chance. Denies him on the slapper. New York's got a hold of the puck. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Stops him cold. Moves it quickly over to Melendez. Takes the feed. Shot. Nice blocker save by Quick. No, it's in. It's in. Looked like he had it, but not the case.
I love when offense is generated from below the goal line. All of the coverage is facing the puck, and he gets lost in coverage in that slot area and just fires it home.
The Red Wings desperately needed that one here.
They did, and one of the key elements for them to have success is to support the puck. I feel like they've been isolated a lot in this game, but a lot of runway left over a period to play in order to get back in.
Slides the puck over. And that pass is redirected. Picked up along the boards by Panarin. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Rangers grab possession of the puck. And a great save. My word, they really stars! The nation's deliver on Broadway hit.
That puck comes off the stick so fast, the goalie can't get a read on it. Isn't back in the net. Tonight, and a lot in the netting.
Now over to Kane. Let's go to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes the shot. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
The Red Wings gain possession. Grabbed along the board by Edvinsson. The Red Wings carried along the wall. Point-to-point pass. Wins the iron.
The Red Wings are trying to get themselves back in the game, but you can't do that when you keep wiring it off the post.
Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Takes a shot, and he's got that one. Hammers it. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Trotz back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for a fight.
Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post.
New York's coaches will be happy with this game so far, James. They're generating a lot of shots. They're in the lead. Yeah, they've run them off the post a number of times, but you got to expect when you have possession and you're driving the net, you're going to get another one.
Moves the pass in front, and that's intercepted. Breakaway, and he's got the answer for that one.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Rangers have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Miller's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. New York's got the puck. Melendez takes it along the wing. Throws it in. Moves it to Johansson. Quick pass to Raymond. Moves it around along the half wall. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. New York's got a 5-2 lead. Larkin's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Thomas works the puck in his own zone. Fires it on net. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
The Rangers have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. And here's the pass to Kane. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that doesn't connect. Through center along the wing. And loses possession after a solid hit. And he comes up with it. Takes the feed from the wing. New York's got possession of the puck. Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. Tries to get it to Pierce. Sends the pass over. Edvinsson's crossed the line and is on the attack now. New York's got the puck in their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Soucy. Panarin's got it along the wing. Oh, what a stop with the glove by Talbot.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit.
New York's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there. And the puck's kicked free. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. From the point. Glove save made by Talbot. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Here in the back half of this period, the Rangers lead at 5-2. New York's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denies him with the save. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Into the offensive end now. Puck scooped up by Schneider. Sends it over to Lafreniere. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Grabs the puck in the corner. Fires it. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Quick shot. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Nice zone entry from the middle. Receives the pass. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Carrick's picking up steam. Takes the feed at center from the right wing.
Thomas is leading by example here, James. He's contributed on the scoreboard, but he's got great energy and good habits, even though it's a blowout.
Detroit's moving it up the ice. Along the half wall with the puck. The Rangers gain possession in their own end. Johnson for the puck, and he loses control. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Thomas takes the puck. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Can't get a hold of that pass. And he loses both of them. Terrible luck for the defender as it goes off his skate and in.
You can see him tap the pad of his goaltender here. He's frustrated with himself, but not much you can do when the puck is off your skate and in the back of your own net. They've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. Just when you think that there's no ice or lanes available, he finds one, James. He finds one because he's got the vision. He's thinking one step ahead of everyone. And then he has the skill set to make sure it's on the tape, on the money, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Red Wings now need to find a way to get a few more of those.
Yeah, they need them, because if they get that pushback and they can get a couple more, they'll feel like they have an opportunity to win the game, and then the sticks get heavy on the other side. A lot of work to do to make that happen.
Fox has got it in the defensive zone. Moves it to Melendez. Shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And it gets the one too. Wow!
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
New York had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. The Red Wings win it in the defensive zone. Broken up at center by Williams. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Quick feed to Larkin. Reaches out and uses the stick. Slides it diagonally to Melendez. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Larkin. And that pass goes off the stick. What a steal in his own end.
When you're trailing in the game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Shuts him down.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Dumps it in. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Johansson. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Dumps it in. New York's got the puck. And he takes the feed. New York's on the attack. Fires it. Way too much congestion blocks that. Takes the return feed. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Sends it in on the attack. Gavrikhov's got the puck in his own zone. Schneider's going to play it against the half wall. And nearing the final minute of the second, the Red Wings have it now. And that pass attempt is deflected. And that's broken up. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. There's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Talbot. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. New York's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. There's a collision with some authority. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. 40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. With great views, waiter service, and free team merchandise, your time is now. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock.
DeBrincat's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
Offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. The Rangers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Larkin's lugging the puck. Dishes it off. And he's ridden off the puck. Detroit's got it from behind the net. Oh, I think that goes off the mask. It stays out and play continues. Hammers it on net. Off a stick. Back to the blue line. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Well, the goaltender heard the ping and was hoping that that puck redirected out of the net. Unfortunately, this time it goes in.
The Red Wings have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
And now he angles it across to Kane. Detroit's playing it from the side. Quick pass to Miller. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. The Rangers play it along the wing. Gets control of the puck here on his own end. Tries to feed it over to Sherratt. And he takes the feed. Yeah, refs don't like that. There's the whistle as the net comes off.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
New York's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. Moves it to Schneider. He carries the puck up along the wing. Solid check to slow him down. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kopp. Broken up in the neutral zone by Carter. The Rangers have it behind the cage. And that's picked up in the defensive end. Detroit's looking to break out. And now he tries to get it across to Kopp. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Talbot's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Wins it in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Fox. And he makes the save with ease. Talbot's got the puck and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Angles it over to Larkin. Grabs the puck. And now he moves it to Finney. Coughs it up on the play. Into the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Pierce. Gaining momentum on the offensive end. Shot! Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Detroit's got it now. Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
Well, and this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just missed by a few inches.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Works it across to Gavrikov. Puts it on net. Oh, he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Caught stick handling in his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the board. Here's a short pass to Lafreniere. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Avoids the poke check. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Schneider. Detroit's got possession here in the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Seider. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the feed at the point. Tries to feed it over to Seider. Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within one, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift. You see him practice this all the time, James, taping tip after tip after tip, and guess what? Now he's in game, and he's doing it over and over again. He puts it in the back of the net with some great hand-eye coordination.
The Red Wings desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent when you know that that team is coming and they're a wave. There's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Pokes it away in his own end. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Angles it over to DeBrincat. The Red Wings move it in. Detroit's got it from behind the net. Off a stick and they can't connect. Gray hits up play in the defensive zone. The Rangers take it along the wall. Here's a chance. Comes over to make that save. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed from off the boards. And that's offside, stopping the play. The Rangers have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. New York's won the draw. Quick pass across to Pierce. Here they come on the attack. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Sends a pass over. Works it across to Pierce. Sensational stop by Talbot.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Knocked away. Moves it quickly over to Larkin. Pierce has got the puck. The Red Wings take possession in the defensive end. And a great save. And he serves it across to Edmondson. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Kane's having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I've never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing him over the boards.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Red Wings get a hold of the draw. Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And that's picked up by a teammate instead. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Handles the pass. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. Here they come inside the neutral zone. And now it's de la Première.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Into the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a chance. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
New York's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Quick pass to Soucy. Picked up along the wall by Schneider. Williams moves it into the attacking end. Slides the puck down low. Feeds it down low. Good use of the body on the play. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. New York's got the puck in their own end. And he takes the dish. Here's a shot. Big stop right there. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Rangers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And he gives it over to Pierce. Good fight for the puck along the boards. From the point, they take control of it. Taken along the wall by Panarin. Gets the puck over to Finney. Slides it across to Fox. And he loses control of the puck. Here he is in close. Oh, gets a little piece of it. And keeps it out of the net. Makes another stop.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Larkin's got it across the line. They go on the attack from the left side. New York's gained possession along the boards. Feeds it over. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Tremendous stop by Quick.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing. And you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
A critical draw here. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Locks it into the offensive zone. Slides it on over to Kane. DeBrincat's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Quick's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Trocheck's won it off the faceoff. Moves the puck. Here we go. Up-man rush here. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Hammers the shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Carter's got it in the corner. Picked up along the boards by Lafreniere. Talbot's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Thomas wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Stop that one. Talbot's going to hang on for a whistle. New York's coaches have to be impressed in what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Larkin's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Tries to feed it across. Passes the puck over to Thomas. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. From off the wall and onto his stick. And he feeds it down to Sherratt. Detroit's got it across the line. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. And he coughs it up with the pass. He scores! We are all in it up here late in the third.
Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net.
Detroit's hard work, dedication, and perseverance has paid off here with a goal late in the third.
I love that they battled all game to be in it, James, and they get the equalizer in the late stages. And now the momentum is in their favor. They've got to find a way to attack. This net shift is so important to have their opponent on their heels.
Miller's moving the puck through his own zone. Picked off by Soucy. And that's taken by the defense. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Coughs it up at center. Takes a shot. Makes the save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
He's stopping everything.
It was a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done. Soucy's trying to find a way to get back to the bench and not put his team in a vulnerable spot. You can see that he's been injured somewhere on the shift. He's laboring and he's rinsing, but he's committed to the play. He's got to find the appropriate moment to get off.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they win the draw on their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Gavrikov. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Here's a centering pass. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. To the low slot. Great poke check on the reach. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Slides it diagonally to Kane. On the attack along the boards. He's got a little jump. All alone. Makes the save. Oh, that's clutch city there.
It's not about how many. It's about the timing of them, James. And this is absolutely pivotal time of the game to make that save. Now momentum is in their favor. Talbot's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Thomas wins the face-off in his own end. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the pass. Moves it to Pierce. Here's a chance. Oh, was he left steal in his own end. And one last save. And that brings an end to the third period. We are still tied, and that means overtime is looming in moments. Overtime, moments away. Here we go. Overtime is officially underway. Puts it on net. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
I always say, to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
A critical draw here. Detroit's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. The Red Wings gain possession. Takes the shot. Oh, he denies him with the stick save as it goes off the shaft of the stick. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, great move to sidestep the check.
Raymond's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Shot and a save. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the feed. Slides the puck over to Gavrikov. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And knocks it down out of midair. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Quick feed to Kane. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow. Slides the puck to Carter. Sends the puck across. Big time stop there. Hammers one at the net. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Talbot. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Here's a blast. Oh, he got a piece in to keep it out. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Battle along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Schneider. Puck grab by Panarin. From the neutral zone now. Can't maintain possession. Oh, look at this chance. Looking to end it. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Panarin's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Well, you know your PKers and your goaltender have to stand on their head here. It's overtime, and now you're shorthanded.
The Red Wings with a 4-on-3, and they've got lots of time to work with here. Larkin's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
When the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Trocheck's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Larkin's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the back end. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. Oh, well, they need that, getting the puck out.
That's a great defensive play at this time of the game, James. Listen, when it's not in your zone, they can't score. That's the best play in my mind at this time.
A chance for the win, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the faceoff. And And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. And they move the puck out of harm's way. From the right side, they gain the zone. Huge steal in his own end. And the puck clears the zone. Grabs the puck behind the net. Here's a short pass to Kane. Shot off the inside of the post and stays out. A game of inches. And there's the horn. This has been a fun one tonight. Still no winner to pick, so we'll take it to a shootout next. Well, here we go. The moment of truth for both sides here. Overtime solves nothing. We go to the shootout. Comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this. So do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
And shuts the door here.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save. Huge save. You can tell that he wanted that one.
Panarin's hoping to end the goalless drought so far in this shootout. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Round 3 is set to go. We have yet to see any sort of up. Makes the save and look good to that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
You can look at his teammates' faces on that bench. They are exhausted.
Wow, that's just a beautiful shot on the backhand, James. Didn't look like he had much space available, but the space he did have, he hit it.